Yeah.
Yeah, so Jiva showed me that his Valorant world, yeah, it is just very, very dark. I do agree with what you say. It's very, very
But like
dark.
the
Uh-huh.
upside down is like a better description.
Yeah.
There's like all these monsters and stuff inside. And then later on, as they're traveling, Land senses someone coming,
Coming behind them.
coming behind them. So while they go ahead, he kind of stays back, and then after a while, he just comes back and says, "There's like someone behind us." He when I came back, he kind of stopped and went back as well. So then after they see the end.
They go, they go through many bridges, and in sometimes the bridges there are many signposts with the language of Ogier language written, and the loyal himself was very difficult in interpreting it, and most importantly,
because they needed some sort of like way to get out.
Because one of the bridges got completely decayed and it got completely destroyed, so they don't know where to go. At that part only they realize one important. They see lot of dead bodies of Trollocs
and
in the bottom of the bridge.
So
they realize
that's how the Trollocs and Mildral, the Halfmen, were able to come to Two Rivers. They were using the ways as a way to travel around the world.
So they are able to use the Waygate for faster travel. That's how, without anybody noticing, they were able to
come to Two Rivers.
Yeah, because Two Rivers is Mantharen, which is a very old city. So it has a grove somewhere nearby. So grove has always the Waygates. That was a very interesting discovery, right? Okay, so after that they just try to get away from the intruder who is following behind. Then only the Machin Shin happens, the Black Wind.
Yeah.
So that was a very terrible experience. They got, they were able to hear the screams of kind of apparitions, and like trying to destroy them. They were caught, but Moiren, she used the Avendarosa. The Avendarosa is the kind of a flower kind of thing through which they were able to come in or come out. She was able to get it, and everybody somehow they squeeze out before the Machin Shin touches them, and off they go all the way to the next big city.
And
what's the name of the city?
I forgot. It used to be where Land used to be.
Farloga? No. What's the name? I've completely forgot the name. Oh no. Wait. I know. No. Here I can see. Here it is. It's called Tarvelan. They go to the kingdom of Shiener.
I think
Faldora.
Yeah, Faldora.
Faldora is the city that they are trying to go. And Lord Agelmer of the House of Jagran, he is the one who's in charge of the whole area. And I think Shiner is, although the place where this guy Lan, he is considered as a king.
Yeah, he's
a prince who's uncrowned.
He was supposed to be the king of like he was supposed to be a lot of things, like the seven lakes or something.
Seven towers.
Seven towers.
He's a lord of seven towers. His family is called the Malkieri family, and they were able to very nicely defend their kingdom, and I like their background story about it.
They were able to learn more about Lan and his
backstory,
and how he's like because of that he's more fit to be a
Water.
Yeah.
So they go and they meet the Lord Algemar.
They wanted he wanted their help in like a battle they were fighting. They were in desperate need of support. But Moraine was like, we have to go to the Wheel of the Time. We have to go to the Wheel of the Time. And it was, the Lord finally gave him, and he was like, I'll send some people to come with you. Like, no, it's fine, but like he just kind of forced them on there. They slept the night and left. And this is what like the blight. This is the blight. It's like a very dead area. I kind of pictured it, and then there's like the tower all the way in the middle. The way I kind of pictured it as like I don't know. Can I have like a paper and pencil?
Yeah, here you go. Here you go. Use this.
I don't know. I kind of pictured it. Where's in the like. So like this, like in the middle. So this is like kind of like a little bit of like a lush greenlands and stuff, and it just started, and it's kind of keeps on getting. It's kind of gray, and then it just keeps on getting darker and darker and darker until it's pitch black at the in the middle of where the tower would be. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but like this is kind of like this is kind of like.
Okay.
The tower. Like the outer where it's just kind of okay. And it gets darker and darker and darker until the middle of the tower.
Okay. You know, in my case, you know how I pictured was it is just like it's a completely desert kind of place. No, fully rocks and everything. And right near to that there is a small lake, a big lake. Okay. And right next to that there is a very, 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 very high tower.
Which would be the Eye of the World.
And that's not the Eye of the World. These are the seven towers. The birthplace of Malkeri family's land. So that's how I envisaged. And exactly this is the. Did you see the movie? If anybody's seen the movie Kesari, it's in Hindi. It's a Hindi movie, Bollywood. So in Kesari, do you remember these guys, these Indian Sikh guys? They defended the one fort, right? Exactly the same thing because the technique is the same. They will have a mirror for signaling to one tower to another tower. The same thing in the movie Kesari, from one fort to another fort, they use a mirror for signaling. Okay, so what they do is they have a very polished mirror
to relay light.
To relay the light for signal. The same thing they do. I don't know, that may be the reason. Exactly the same kind of situation I was thinking. Anyway, so that's how it is. And then they camp in the seven towers and they go inside the place, the Blight. And in Blight, they were getting attacked by. They are getting attacked by whom?
The Blight,
like a lot of
different things, and then the Lamb's talking about the stick monster or something.
Yeah, stick monsters.
Exactly like a stick. If you went too far from the group, it'll take you and you'll be gone. But there were like so many other things.
That was really scary, right?
And then after a while, they go through the.
And when this guy Land goes inside with a sword, and when he comes back, it is oozing with the black blood.
And then it was a monster, and then it started coming back and just took us both in between his eyes.
Yeah.
And this is kind of like the first time Land ever complimented someone. He was like, "Good job, farm boy." And like something that I kind of like picked on a little bit here when Land was talking to Randall more. Sheep herder.
Yeah. Of course, yeah. So that was a very interesting build-up, right? We call it the build-up to the next step. So, when they are getting chased, they are rescued at last by
Matt.
The Green Man.
Oh yeah, the Green Man. And then so he's like
I don't know why. The moment when I saw that Green Man, I was thinking about the Lord of the Rings. In the Lord of the Rings, in the part 2, there comes 2 big trees. I forgot that character. Big tree kind of people. Somehow with that tree face, that's what it was coming to my mind. Or in Game of Thrones, we have that tree, weeping face. I don't know why those things only it came to my mind. And this was very interesting character. And one thing I liked about the character is he has a lot of butterflies flying around him. I really liked it. I wish they will do a very good job when they make the TV serial. Yeah. I really wish they do a justification to it. Okay. So these guys, they go to the tree and they were talking to him, right? And the tree, what's the name? The green man, he was also telling something about, do you want to visit the tree of life?
Yeah.
Okay, but nobody was interested. They don't want to go there.
In the beginning, he was like, how did he find me again? Because the Loyal has met him before. He was like, how did he find me again? Because you can never find the Green Man twice.
Twice, yeah. Moiraine had already met him once. So, but Moiraine also says that if it is very much necessary, the Green Man himself will come to us.
Yeah.
So he came to that fellow is a prophet. Did you notice that? He called everybody the exact what character that they are. For example, with the Loyal, he said, "Hey, tree brother, how are you?" And when he sees Perrin, he calls him, "Hey, wolf brother."
See, this goes into my theory. Like in the last episodes, we were talking about, we were kind of like having a small argument of like if Perrin was like actually part wolf, or he could go into the minds of like the wolf.
I think he is.
Because if he calls him wolf brother, then he like you know,
he's half wolf. That's why he's called a wolf brother.
And we don't really know much about Perrin's family.
And to make one more interesting thing, did you see that when he calls Randyll Tarr, what does he say?
I forgot what he said.
Dragon.
Oh yes. I was like so confused then because I don't know. If you read it back then, you would have no spoilers. But now what's it called? We have the third book in our. It's literally called The Dragon Reborn.
But coming to the Dragon Reborn, we completely forgot about one very important character, Logain.
Oh yeah, Logain.
Completely we forgot about Logain. What happened to Logain?
Logain got arrested and got shown. He died.
What happened to him?
He got
put into a prison, kind of a carriage in all the four directions, cage. In all the four directions, the Aes Sedai were present. What's the reason for the Aes Sedai in all the four directions?
Because he was the fake dragon. Wait.
Because the Aes Sedai prevent him from using the one power.
Oh yeah, he does have the one power.
So that's why the Aes Sedai are always present, so that he can never use the one power, and then they are taking him all the way to the queen. From queen, where is he going? He is going to the Amyrlin seat in Tar Valon. So he is on the way to Tar Valon. And who is going to accompany these Aes Sedai?
The queen's side, Aes Sedai.
No. This girl,
yeah. She's gonna go to become what's it called? She's gonna try to become an Aes Sedai, as like Egwene, and then her half brother Gavin or something is going along with her to become like a warder.
So see, so many things we completely we forgot or we overlooked. So many things are happening simultaneously. I initially thought that these guys also will be going for Tar Valon, joining with the Logain, but
they had the plans to go there, but then it changed.
I thought that these guys they will go to Tar Valon, and while going to Tar Valon, and he will come to realize that Logain maybe he is a father or relative or something. Anyway, that did not happen. Okay, we'll discuss the next part in part 3. Okay, we'll be back.